But anyways, so healthcare, I've been living in this country for about 12, 13 years, and been to the hospital maybe 3-4 times. I hated the fuck every time I went to the hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, let me tell you, this is
Who
the number one
enjoys
country.
going to the doctor?
Give me a moment. Number one country in the world, probably the richest country in the world, the richest citizens in the world, and we have a shitty healthcare system. You will stay 4 to 5 hours to look at your fingernail, to look at your nostril. A simple stuff. I'm not talking about X-rays or MRI scans or something like that. I'm talking, it's ridiculous. Plus, I live in North County. I don't live like in busy metropolitan city in Los Angeles or Chicago or something like that.
It's the burbs, man.
You know what I mean? This is the suburbs. I mean, it should be quick. Give me an hour or two. I'll shut up. Shut up. It's busy. It's Corona year. I get it. But, healthcare in America sucks. I'm going to put it this way. And therefore, I really believe in... half of me believe in the Obamacare, the other half of me I don't, because I don't go to the hospitals enough, so I hated the mandate. That the younger folks has to foot the bill for the older folks so they don't pay high premiums. I hated that. Anybody wants to take on from there and tell me, what do you think of healthcare? How can you get it better? Tell me, man.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
How I can make healthcare
No,
better?
just what's your idea?
That's a very complex situation.
It's a very complex situation, but from this standpoint right now,
Here's what I'm saying. I think
how can you make it better?
in regards to healthcare, I think Trump has been doing some things right. He's been allowing us to source from different countries, source from overseas, bring drug costs down, which I think needs to happen. I think these drug cartels, these big pharmacy companies,
They're
drug
no
cartels.
better than the Mexican
They're not.
cartels.
No, they're
in
legalized
some ways.
cartels, and I
They're
would
not.
agree with you.
And in some ways, I think they're a bit more even
not.
on the fact
But
that they're behind the illusion
Yeah.
of you can trust me because I'm a doctor.
Right.
But honestly, all of these doctors are
business.
incentivized to
It's business.
prescribe
100%.
narcotic
Yeah.
drugs, man.
But I have a
And when they can't get the prescription anymore, they go to the streets and they go to and they get fentanyl laced heroin and they fucking
You're
die.
saying Trump should outsource for drugs, but here's the thing. I mean, there's 3 big freaking industries that control this country, and we all know it: the NRA, the pharmaceuticals, and the insurance companies. The biggest, most powerful companies out there that controls the lobbying, controls your parties, controls every single thing that rolls around us, but you just don't know it. So for you to say let's outsource it, I mean, there's a backlash.
Listen, well, to some extent, either they outsource or they regulate it more and bring prices down. They put a price ceiling
like
on
insulin
drugs.
and stuff like
Right,
that for
life-saving
diabetes.
drugs that people need. They
Uh-huh.
should not be forced to pay $700 for an EpiPen. That's
Martin
ridiculous.
Shkreli, Pharma Bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Fuck
that's
that guy.
an example.
If there is a
right there.
hell, that guy will rot.
Well, but at the same time, I mean,
As far as I'm
he
concerned.
wasn't the only company making the EpiPen, and there's other makers now that have bring prices down. But at the same time, it's like I agree with you. Drug prices are out insane, and they can do it because they can make the money. But at the same time, I think any competition, I think breeds innovation. So there needs to be more competition in the industry.
I agree.
100%. I think if Trump, if there's
Without
ways
competition, nothing works.
right, so I'm a big fan of bringing it to the private sector. Healthcare needs to be privatized to an extent. The government shouldn't run it.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I mean, when the private sector, all they care about is the money, folks.
Well, but no, but
you
what
don't
I'm-
care about me and my mom and
Right,
my
that's
grandma.
right.
Make profit,
So-
and they're gonna make shitty drugs.
So here's what I'm saying. Privatize.
Okay, they'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
man, it's a mandate to make it cheaper. Guess what? We'll make it cheaper for you. Doesn't work.
No, but here's what I'm saying. Privatize with a little bit of government interference, where they come in and they put
Mixed
price ceiling. Yeah, a mixed pot.
Some
They
mix
put
everyone.
they put a
Okay.
price ceiling on drugs.
Is
You
that
can't
what we
charge
have
X
now?
amount. No, that's not what we have right now. But Trump's actually been trying to get there. He's been trying to bring drug prices down across the board.
Bro, he's been having I'm playing devil's advocate here, but he has been having a big plan for healthcare that we've never seen in these 4 years, is it? He talked about it when he was getting
There's a lot
elected
of
for the first
pushback.
time. We haven't seen nothing. I mean, I'm really glad he took off the mandate. I mentioned earlier, I'm not a big fan of the mandate.
I'm not a fan
I
at
don't
all.
go to the hospital enough. You guys are young as well. I'm pretty damn sure you don't go to the hospital a lot, maybe twice a year if.
I haven't been going for my checkups, if that's what you're asking. I haven't gone every year, no.
Well, because you don't want to wait 5 hours. That's why you don't.
I probably should. Yeah, exactly. Well, plus, I don't want to get corona.
I haven't been to the doctor in a long time because honestly, I don't like dealing with the fucking insurance bullshit.